Dual Destinies. Tap screen with my mouse. Give me my mouse. Fee fi fo fum. Don't look now, but here crime comes. Let's go. Continue. Am I ready to do voice acting? I'm not ready to do voice acting. No. Okay. 9:45 a.m. District Court. Defendant, lobby, number 3. Were you able to sleep last night? Huh? Oh, sleep. Sure, I slept. For a grand total of 0 hours. Oh, fucking this bitch. Guten Morgen. You two. You look like you're ready to put on a real show. But before you do, I have a good luck gift for you. The voice print analysis came back, and the results couldn't be more clear. The voice in the mock trial video and the tape recording are one and the same. In other words, the recording's a fabrication. Welp. I keep thinking about the possibility of the Japanese-only games coming here. Finally, I want them so bad. I know, me too! I am so excited at the possibility of playing a brand new Ace Attorney game on stream for the first time. It's such an exciting thought. I've been playing this series, like, for, like, 2 years. Has it been, like, 2 years on stream? And we're almost through the ones that have been released. I am so excited about, like, the new games coming out. I can't wait. I can't wait. I hope that's not a rumor. Hey there, Mareep. Hello. Hi. I hope you're doing well. Okay. So this tape recording is a fake, which we've established. The lab is continuing their study of the tape. So far, they found signs of overdubbing. But it's gonna take a bit longer to recover the audio that was erased. Yo, you know what, that announcement, you know how they made that announcement? Hold on, I have to talk about JoJo for a second. Give me a second. Stone Ocean, I cannot wait. I hope that announcement that they're making in April next year is about Stone Ocean. It better be the announcement of Stone Ocean, the anime. Listen, I fucking cannot wait to see Stone Ocean animated. It is gonna be so much fun. It's gonna be so much fun. Yeah, Indie Villain, please watch JoJo. I am almost done reading through Steel Ball Run, which is the series after Stone Ocean, and, like, that is nuts, too. I don't know how they're gonna animate that one. Like, JoJo's so campy, but so good. It is. Hey, Gaffafa-Wisp! Hello! Thank you so much for that host. Can we please get a shout-out for Gaffafa-Wisp? How you doing today? I saw that you were playing, Little Hope before. How did that go? That was an interesting game. I also played that. Oh, did the game crash on you? Was the game buggy? Was the game buggy? Oh, you played Silent Hill as well. Well, I hope you had a great stream. We got kind of derailed. I was playing Ace Attorney, and then we started talking about JoJo. We had a JoJo derail. Yeah, JoJo is super campy, but it is a really good series. It's a really good anime. It's just, it's pretty wholesome at times, too. It's also, like, light body horror, which is weird to explain, but it's good. It's so ridiculous. It's about being stylish and being strong and helping your friends out, and it's so good. It's such a good series. Pretty good finish Little Hope and did a Silent Run Hill and got a new PP. Oh, yo, that's awesome. Oh, your OBS. Interesting. You just finished Ace Attorney the other night on Switch. Oh my god. The third one? Like, the trilogy, that trilogy ends, like, so perfectly. I love it so much. I love it so much. It's such a good game. Thank you for that. There's a bit during one of the trials where you turn to a ghost and was appear that moment where the ghost sister appears in courts in Ace Attorney. yeah, in Little Hope, yeah. Yo, I got jump scared by Little Hope so bad with those fucking ghost scenes, like brutal. One of those, like, one of them got me really bad, and it pissed me off because they had been doing that cheap jump scare throughout the entire fucking game, and then, like, one of the last ones is, like, the scariest of them all, and I got so mad at myself for getting so scared at that cheesy fucking jump scare. God. I killed a lot of people. Yeah, we killed, Spoons and I co-opted it for Halloween, and we killed, like, 2 people? 2? 3? I don't remember. It was embarrassing. We did so well with Man of Medan, we only killed 1 person. Managed to get a new PB of 1 hour 9 minutes in Silent Hill. Yo, that's fucking awesome. That is really cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Congrats. But yeah, I don't know. Thank you again so much for the raid, or it's not the host, the raid, whatever. Papa Wisp, thank you so much. For those of you who don't know me, I'm Metroid Crime. I'm sorry for that, like, really long derail there. I'm currently playing through the Ace Attorney series. This is the 5th game in the series, Dual Destinies, and we are on our final day of court for this case, called Turnabout Academy. And things are about to get started, and I'm doing some voice acting, and it's okay, it's good. So here we go. Oh, just finished the first game of the trilogy. Okay. Yo, it is really good. The first game of the trilogy is very good. I can't wait for you to finish up the whole trilogy. I feel like it does a really good job, of just, like, tying everything together. It's really good. It's really good as a series. Thump. Okay. Who's there? Wait! Did you see who it was? No, I got a quick look, but they got away. Okay, they stole the evidence, right? Is that what just happened? Wait, what did they take from me? What just happened? I got a quick look, but they got away. I think it might have been Hugh. I bet he was eavesdropping. Oh, he was just watching. Okay. I wonder if he saw our hand. Oh, I'm sure he wasn't the only one just now. I bet Robin and Boxgirl were listening in too. I'll make sure they don't make a run for it. That's my final gift to you. Okay. All that's left now is to reach out to the truth. Time for a mini Chords of Steel workout. I'm Apollo Justice, and I'm fine! Your turn. I'm Athena Sykes, and I'm fine! They're both fine! They've got this! They can do this! Courtroom number 4. All rise. Court will now reconvene for the trial of Juniper Woods. The Sykes Brigade is totally psyched. I mean, the defense is ready, Your Honor. And the prosecution is ready as well. I mean, isn't that right, Prosecutor Blackwell? Yes, well, moving right along. Yesterday's adjournment was unexpected, yet necessary. But I'll be running a tight ship here today, so no funny business from anyone, understood? Your baldness, Robin Newman and Hugh O'Connor have recanted their confessions. But later, I shall grill them at leisure to find whether I can charge them with perjury. Well, this sure complicates matters. Still, one must not overlook the facts. Now, about the school camera photo that was submitted yesterday. A pity, but that evidence is no longer relevant to this case. The art room clock runs fast. It cannot function as an accurate measure of time. As for the bungling detective who overlooked that, he's paying for his failures as we speak. Poor Detective Fulbright. I hope he returns to work with all his body parts intact. Yikes. But if that's the case, then what will we... The accused is the sole person who could have moved the body from art room to stage. And I mean to prove it here this day. It's just like Detective Fulbright said. But what else does he have up his sleeve? My understanding of this heinous crime is thus. I got the word right this time, I think. The murder took place near the center of the art room, as evidenced by the blood stain. Blood was also found on some pottery next to the window over the maintenance area. Which is to say, the body was carried over to that very window. Murderer! There will be missile voice. I know that will happen. I'm pretty sure Athena's gonna do some analyzation of witnesses. From there, it was dropped down to the maintenance area below. And though there was nary a scratch to the body aside from the fatal wound. Skeleton! My skeleton! That too was per the script. A high jump mat was employed to cushion the fall.
I sleep now.
Then, a ball cart was used to haul the body over to the stage. That's not very clever. I mean, it's the same exact body moving scheme as the script. Anyone could have moved the body that way.
Objection!
Your propensity to spew forth words before you think is not very clever either. Why you? Moreover, the prosecution has a witness, which is most unfortunate for you. Witness, it's time for you to come forth. This bitch! God damn it. God damn it. God damn it. No.
Economist 42. It's the same exact body, only upside down.
Okay, here we go. Huh. Well then, will the witness please state his name and occupation? Hugh O'Connor. I'm a senior at Themis Legal Academy, and I'm studying to be a lawyer. Yesterday, I told that lawyer there that I would testify to the truth. So, I intend to cooperate fully in today's trial. Happy now, Miss Sykes? What's he up to now? The court appreciates your cooperation, Mr. O'Connor. Now your testimony, please. What O'Connor saw. The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that. The real truth hurts so much, doesn't it, Mitch Sykes? Or maybe you thought I was gonna bring up something else entirely against your client? I hate this guy's fucking porn music. But also, like, okay, I hate that he has this music, but also this music reminds me of Hotel Dusk. Because all the music in that game is porn music. Also, that's a really good game, and I want to play it on stream, but it's a very long story game. So it would have to be I'd have to, like, play it after this game, maybe. We'll see. It's a good game. It's a Nintendo DS game. Okay. We already read that dialogue. Never a snappy comeback when I need one. He's coming straight at us today, using any means possible. To protect the students who had to climb up high when setting the stage. A mat was brought over to the stage from the storehouse. Our client is the student council president. What's wrong with her taking it upon herself to put the mat away after they'd used it?
Objection!
Oh, there's plenty wrong. And there is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a fall from such lofty heights. Ergo, the mat in question was indispensable to moving the body. Ah! It sucks being the last to know everything! I think I get it now. The drag marks we saw behind the stage were made by the mat. If the only mat of that thickness was where the body is assumed to have been dropped, it would be hard to deny a possible link to this case. We're off to a bad start again. You sure you're okay, Athena? It's game on, Hugh. Game on. I'm gonna turn your arrogant perfect score grin into a teary-eyed frown of failure. That's a threat. Who's mad? Good callback. I think I'm slightly slap happy tonight because the judge is saying thickness made me laugh. Thickness. How is my hot chocolate already cold? It's only been half an hour. Okay. Anyway. What O'Connor saw. Did I already read this? Yes, I did. Okay. We're gonna press everything. The lecture hall was packed before the mock trial, but the rest of the campus was empty.
Hold it!
Hold it! Hold it! Hold it right there! What? I was just getting to the important part. Eager to unsheath your blade, Sykes Dono? Your heavy breath heaves to where I stand.
Objection!
How rude! A human's breath doesn't travel anywhere near that far. So the only issue is distance. You're not denying that you're a heavy breather? I'm just saying that scientific studies have proven that it's not... Hang in there, Athena. No matter how many insults they hurl, it won't affect the judge's opinion of you. What about my own self-esteem? Let's get back to what happened before the mock trial. Poor Athena. That's when I saw Juniper dragging a large mat from behind the stage.
Hold it!
Our client was simply putting the mat away. It had nothing to do with this case.
Objection!
That's where you're wrong. There is but one mat in the entire school that could cushion a 3-story fall. Hence, the mat dragged by the accused was essential to moving the body. If we win this one, I promise to donate another thick mat to the Academy. Now, show me how to show you the truth. You'll You'll have my full cooperation. Athena needs a Chandlo? Yeah. Everyone needs a Chandlo. What's the purpose of cushioning the fall of someone you murdered? Probably so that they don't go splat on the floor, is my guess. I'm pretty sure falling from 3 stories up is not great. For body fluids spreading out and going all over the place on a hard surface. Okay. So yeah, I'm pretty sure that's the reason. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and the maintenance area.
Hold it!
Mr. O'Connor, are you positive you were standing exactly where you said? I was between the stage and maintenance area, and she was behind the backdrop. He's sticking to his guns. The issue here is where Hugh was standing where he says, when he says he saw Junie. But nothing I say will mean anything without evidence. Time to dig a little deeper. Yeah, I mean, if they're trying to disguise their mistake, or whatever, it's probably intentional. they're what they did, they probably don't want to have to clean up blood all over from a floor. Yeah, is my guess. Oh, and before you ask, I had my glasses on. Therefore, I'm positive it was Juniper. That's not an issue. She was heading towards me, so I assumed she was on her way to the maintenance area.
Hold it!
You shouldn't assume anything. It only shows that you're not positive.
Objection!
Such wild momentum. Perhaps you were a raging bull in your past life.
Objection!
Don't compare me to some stupid farm animal! Boy, Justice Dono. Our assertion is that Juniper was simply putting the mat away. In that case, where would she be taking it? Oh, to the storehouse, over in the maintenance area. Precisely. Therefore, there is naught wrong with the witness's judgment in this matter. Is your wild charges that are the issue here, but I cannot help it if you keep seeking red. Seeing red. He's gonna get a face full of justice, Apollo style, if he keeps that up. Anyway, I saw her heading towards me. Hey there, Urek. The mysterious case of the barbecue lid. Which Ace Attorney game is that? I hope you're doing well tonight. But I didn't have time to stand around and see what she did after that.
Hold it!
Then it's entirely possible that someone else moved the body, correct?
Objection!
Oh, the one with Jonathan Frakes. Yes. Yes. Are you mad or merely delusional? Everyone was in the lecture hall before the mock trial. The rest of the campus was empty. Ergo, the only probable suspects were the 3 trial participants. I know. Thank you for stating the obvious. I also know that you, Hugh O'Connor, were one of the participants. Mr. Confidence seems, Mr. Confidence sure goes all out when he tells the truth. Well, I don't think he meant for any of that to be misleading, but it doesn't make it factual. Careful now, Athena. A genius like Hugh could be leading you right into a trap. I'd be surprised if he wasn't, but all I can do is charge forward with both eyes opened. Okay, so what about his statement was fishy? Dragging a large mat. I was watching her from a vantage point between the stage and maintenance area. Didn't he say he was in the archery? Was that in the archery area? Wouldn't he have to be, like, right here in order for that to happen? Wait, is that wait. Is that him? I feel like this is probably the thing I have to present here. So I'm gonna do it.
Objection!
Okay, I don't know what happens. I don't know what happens in this case. I don't remember. Okay. So, you saw the back of the stage from between this, from between the stage and the maintenance area. Well, let's take a look at this photo taken by Miss Scuttlebutt, shall we? This photo shows the students setting up the stage the day before the mock trial. Do you see the big construction screen to the right of the stage in the background here? Why, yes. In fact, there were a bunch of those next to my house until a few days ago, too. It was so noisy behind there, but I couldn't take a peek. Oh, how it piqued my interest. Exactly, Your Honor. You cannot see past such screens. That is their purpose. Now, let's see. How exactly is that screen positioned again? Aha! Since it was to the right of the stage, it should be right here. And from this vantage point, the witness claims to have seen our client behind the stage backdrop. Oh my, but the screen would have been completely in the way. That's right. Therefore, the witness couldn't have possibly seen our client from this point. How'd she get Tony Stark tech? I'm pretty sure we're gonna figure that out later on in the game. Youch. Order, order! Mr. O'Connor, have you been lying to this court? The screen, right. It must have slipped my mind. What? Are you telling me that you, Mr. Genius, forgot something as literally big as that? There are two kinds of memory lapses. The normal kind you mouth breathers have. And the genius level lapses of memory that people like me have. What a fucking dickbag. JoJo's officially in your Netflix queue? Hell yeah. Nice. I hope you enjoy it. Hope you enjoy it. I've had a lot of people be like, have a hard time getting into it, but you gotta remember it is supposed to be, it's really cheesy. If you like cheesy stuff, I think you'll like it. Why don't you just admit that it was a normal, everyday brain fart already? Will the witness now please restate what he remembers minus the lapses of memory? Huh, that's easy. I was on the other side of the screen. In other words, I witnessed Juniper from the stage side of the screen.
Objection!
You are testifying that our client was behind the stage. But need I remind the court that the back of the stage is not visible from the front? To actually see our client behind the stage from the stage side of the screen? Not possible. The witness himself would also have to be in the same area behind the stage. But in that case, our client would have definitely seen Mr. O'Connor. Ugh, youch. Nice one, Athena. Keep it up.
Objection!
Yeah, the English JoJo dub is bad. Don't watch the English JoJo dub. Please don't do that. It's all very bad British accents in English. It's worth listening to once or twice, but it is bad voice acting. All right, Golden Boy, is this not your chance? Telling the truth will be like a weight lifted from your chest. The truth? What truth? God damn it, what's he gonna fucking do now? The fact that Golden Boy here was where the fact that Golden Boy here was where he initially stated. That is to say, he was between the maintenance area and the stage.
Objection!
But then the screen would have blocked his view of...
Objection!
On the ground, yes, his view would have been blocked indeed. But consider how smoke always wants to rise up high. Athena, look at the photo again. Do you think... something on the other side of the screen? Something high enough to see the stage. Look at the next slide. He's right there! No way! This crane right here? No, I haven't finished Golden Age yet. I haven't started Golden Age, actually. I got distracted and I wanted to finish, JoJo Part 7 first, reading JoJo Part 7, and then I'm gonna go read Berserk. But not yet. Not yet. No way. This crane right here? But I don't remember seeing a crane there on the day of the mock trial. Me neither, but it's probably safe to assume it was moved before you found the body. That's far enough, Prosecutor Blackwell. Remember, you promised. What's he hiding? I recall making no such promise. It was you who came blubbering to me about keeping quiet in exchange for information. What's all this about a promise? Is this about whatever Blackwell's using against him? And what's it got to do with going into the crane? Golden Boy did not go up in that crane for fun. He was working part-time as a crane operator within school grounds. What? Do you mean to tell me a high school student was operating a crane? The witness, I object to the prosecutor's last statement. There's no proof I ever operated that crane.
Hold it!
Actually, there just might be something that proves you did. What? If this whole part-time job thing's true, I doubt it would be limited to a single day. You were probably working at the same site the previous day, too. Is this what you're thinking of, Athena? Yep. And as the court can see, this photo's captured the crane's operator. No, he is talking eagle. The hawk is not his ventriloquist. Although that wouldn't be out of the realm of possibility of this universe. And if you look carefully, he bears a definite resemblance to Mr. O'Connor. Are you serious? This is ridiculous. Oh, could we not see who was in the crane? Really? Yo, what? Can you really? I'm gonna look at this. Yeah, no, you can't. Too bad. Too bad, bitches. Nah, here you go. How very interesting. Let's ascertain whether this is as ridiculous as the witness maintains. The defense agrees with the prosecution. Let's bring the facts to light. That's all very well and good, but just how do you propose to do that? The person in this photo has one really distinguishing feature. I'm not 100% sure, but it's at least worth a try. We can clearly identify the person in this photo as the witness by examining his hobby. It's probably his neck. He's wearing, like, a collar or some shit. Does anyone else see O'Connor is holding his legs straight up in the air? Oh my god. I have to look at this next time. I think so. The figure in this photo is wearing a very unique object around his neck. Why, yes. You can see it right there. But then, are you saying you mean to... Mr. O'Connor's neck is almost entirely concealed by his tall collar. But that's exactly why I believe this warrants further examination. He definitely skipped leg day, if that's his leg, up in the air. No, not a chance. That would be a blatant violation of my privacy. You are a disgrace of a man. Now start unbuttoning that collar before I hack it off. Yeah, what's the big deal? Now let's see your neck. Guess I have no choice. Show us. Oh, shit. No wonder he doesn't show anyone. That's lame as fuck. Oh my. Where did you buy that neckband, if I might ask? I didn't buy it. It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world. Well, it sure looks like the neckband in the photo. Should we have the photo analyzed? You are one irritating lady. Fine. I admit it. I work a part-time construction job. It has nothing to do with our school. Operating heavy equipment's no big deal for a guy who can parallel park one-handed. But I never expected one of my jobs would take me to my own school. But when you factor in all of the required tests and apprenticeship period, wouldn't you have to be at least 20 to have a license for operating a crane? Yeah, he did brag about parallel parking. This guy's a fucking dickbag. Oh, about that, you see, I'm a genius, so, you know.
Objection!
Let us dispense with this inane charade, golden boy. No! Prosecutor Blackwell! High school seniors are 19 at most, thus they fail to complete the requirements. But that does not apply to you. Does it, Mr. O'Connor? Why doesn't it apply? He's a senior, so he's around that age, right? No, don't, please. Actually, Golden Boy here is 25. He took a 7-year break from school. Wait, come again? Take a gander at the official school enrollment documentation. It's all right here. Youch. 25? You mean he's older than me? A 25-year-old high school student? Wait, they're in high school? Are they all they're in high school? I thought this was a college. A 7-year break? 7 years? I've just one thing to say. There are two kinds of 7-year breaks. The ordinary kind you mouth breathers take. And the genius kind people like me take.
Objection!
But a genius would quickly become a chore. But a genius would quickly become a chore for a 7-year break. What does that mean? Okay. I think you have that back. There we go. Okay. That's why that was confusing to read. I think you have that backwards, Athena. Even geniuses make mistakes. I just happened to make mine only 7 years in a row. Only Hugh could get away with using only like that. Enough of this jibber-jabber. Suffice to say, the witness was up in the crane when he saw the accused dragging the mat. No, he was not in prison. I don't think so. The accused readied all that she needed to move the body immediately prior to doing so. That much is clear. I see no need to deliberate the matter further. Considering that the body was moved in the same manner as in the script, I find Prosecutor Blackwell's claim to be quite persuasive. Does the defense care to dissuade me? The reverse school's prison pipeline. God. As long as a mat was used to move the body, Junie's gonna be under suspicion. Athena, I just thought of something. What was Hugh doing in the crane right before the mock trial? He couldn't have been on the job at the time. I mean, he was waiting for the trial to start. Yeah, why was he in the crane? Wait, you don't think... Your Honor! Yes, Miss Sykes? I've got it. I've got an amazing idea that will turn the prosecution's claim on its head. A little conjecture has never stopped us before. Interesting. Mr. O'Connor, you were using the crane to, move the body? You think he's the one who moved the body? And said he's blaming it on fucking poor sweet Junie? The body was just like it was in the script, so it must have been moved like in the script too. At least, that's what the prosecution believes. How simplistic, even foolish. Those are pretty strong words, Athena. You sure about this? The witness is a licensed crane operator, so he could have used it to move the body.
Objection!
Well, Golden Boy, care to chime in? I intend to say no more on the matter, save that this does not bode well for you. Wait, he's been on my side this time? Or he's on my side this time, or is this another trap? Huh, watch this. Oh, that's his fucking bow and arrow. He's done this animation before. Why do you need to use a bow and arrow one-handed? He's jerking off with the other hand. He's a fucking bow and arrow pervert. I can use a bow and arrow one-handed. Wow, that's a crazy level of dexterity. I can even drive a crane with one hand. That's easy. He's sweating. He's sweating. Hi, I'm you and I'm a bow and arrow pervert. Sorry, no, I'm sorry. Okay, sorry. I don't want to kink shame. Sorry. He can be a bow and arrow pervert if he wants. He is very athletic. Okay. God damn it. But operating the crane itself is so complex, it requires both hands. Now, I would have the court look at this. What's he doing? Oh. Oh. Please tell me that's a ketchup stain. You wish. My hand was injured and required surgery. That's the reason I kept my hand in my pocket all this time. Oh, okay, it's not because... That's why his hand was in his pocket. I have already verified this with the hospital of treatment. Quite a nasty wound, they say. So how did you hurt it? I see no need to discuss that. It has no relevance to this case. 2 hands are required to operate complex machinery, such as a crane. Ergo, on the day of the mock trial, the witness was incapable of moving the body by crane. Oh, come on. Now I'm the fool? I'd planned on moving the crane the night before the mock trial, but then I got injured. Wanting to keep my part-time job a secret, I had to do it just before the mock trial instead. Thanks, Indie Villain. Thank you for that clip. And here I thought this was the big break we've been waiting for. Now that the defense's sophistry is laid bare. Sophistry? Yeah, is laid bare. I would have the court recall my claim. The body was dropped out of a 3rd floor window to a mat near the maintenance area. Then a ball cart was used to move it to the stage. See? I've been paying attention. Well done, your baldness. Now consider this. The accused was cited dragging the mat. Ergo, it was she who moved the body.
Sophistry.
Sophistry, okay. I think I got... Did I get that? Indict. Well, I think you were on the right track, Athena. You do?
Indie Villain.
Yeah.
Indict.
Yeah. Juniper remains the prime suspect if we assume the body was moved per her script. So as the defense, you have to figure out how else the body could have been moved. Sophistry, okay. But... Oh, is he telling me to think of another way besides the crane? How about the banner? Right? Then wasn't there a banner that had blood on it? Do we not have that in our evidence? We do. Okay. Miss Sykes, if you have a counter-argument, this court would love to hear it. And if you do not, it is time for the verdict. Isn't that correct, your baldness?
Objection!
No, not yet. All I have to do is show that the body wasn't moved like it was in the script, right? Well, that would show that the mat had nothing to do with the case. And there is a sword of great renown that cuts down sophistic lawyers. Its name is evidence. You don't scare me. Force a smile, Athena. You can do it. What's wrong with your face, Athena? It's a weird mix of terror and creepy grin. Apollo! Apollo, are you serious? I don't think Apollo and Athena are gonna hold hands. This case.
Indie Villain. Hey, Apollo, could you be a friend right now?
I know! What the fuck? Just focus on how the body could have been moved without it being dropped. How could anyone lower it without just dropping it? It's not like it could fly. Oh, wait. Or maybe it could! After all, there is a way to zip between the art room and the stage. Hey, Crime, what's wrong with your face? Thanks. Thanks. Apollo is blowing it. I'm out of hot chocolate. I gotta take a break soon, actually. Let's finish this part up, and I'm gonna take a break. I need more water, also. Socrates was not a fan of sophists. Sophists! Okay. Now I know how to say that word. Someone could have easily used that thing. Huh? Oh, yes, of course. That thing. Miss Sykes, the court would like to see what you have for us. All I have to do is show the tiniest shred of a possibility. Sophis, sorry, Sophis! Damn it! Damn it! I hate this. I hate pronunciation. I hate pronunciation. It's so much easier to read words in my head. Sucker. Fuck off! God damn it! Indict! Seismic! Heinous! The key here is the thing that ties the art room and the stage together. The sophist, like when Apollo when Athena finally slaps him. Okay. Might I propose an idea? It might do you well to tie your lips together, lest you further expose your ignorance. Ha ha ha! That was funny. He thought that was funny. That was his joke. Okay, yep. This isn't exactly the time for black comedy, Prosecutor Blackwell. Anyway, the court will recall the wire on which the school banner was hung. I like that the bird laughed too. Yeah, it's very good. That wire was strung between the art room and the stage, which allowed students to run or reel in the school banner from the art room. The body could have easily been lowered down to the stage via this wire. Oh, fuck.
Objection.
I can feel the edge on this guy. Yeah. Uh-huh. Also, I hope you're doing well, Jonathan Ray. Welcome. Spare me your armchair theories. This wasn't some kind of high wire act. The body surely would have fallen. Yet, there are no signs of blunt force trauma.
Objection!
Oh, you surprised me, Prosecutor Blackwell. You didn't actually think I failed to account for that? I'm sure that's exactly what he thought. When we investigated the stage yesterday, the bottom part of the school banner had been tied into a pouch-like shape. And pouches are useful for carrying things. What do you think this one could have carried? Well, go on. Explain, please. The body was bundled into the pouch-like section of the banner and sent down the wire. The body would have been down on that stage in a flash, and there would be no need for a mat. I've heard the phrase carrying the banner, but the banner doing the carrying?
Objection.
Okay, Judge. I've no patience for you and your cheap parlor tricks. Your claim is as shaky as a corpse performing that absurd high wire act. If you have an actual objection, then just come out and say it. I trust you recall the bloodstains left on the art room pottery. If the wire had been used to move the body, it would have had to be via the window above the quad, the one with the winch. However, the bloodstained pottery was next to the window above the maintenance area. Well, I mean, that's because they killed the body over there and then moved it. What? Ergo, the wire and banner had not at all to do with this case. Oh. Haha. The bloodstained pottery. I remember that. This doesn't look good. We'll be back to the mat theory if you don't do something. Well, Miss Sykes, I hope you have something better this time than a circus act. If my wire theory is true, then that blood on the pottery must not have been blood at all? Was it maybe not blood? No. The victim's blood? Was it someone else's blood? Maybe it's not the victim's blood. Did the police check to see from whom the blood on the pottery came from? Shame on you, Sykes Dono. Have a little more respect for the constabulary. 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 For the record, as a high school teacher, I've had to counsel students to not say things like, "What's wrong with your face?" Great. Yeah, I can see that.
Uric Mazzino 1. Constabulary.
Oh, where'd you come from? Fulbright. Looks like they didn't check it. Don't let it get you down, Prosecutor Blackwell. Everyone makes mistakes. Spare me your cheek. We will now... Fuck, I can't read. We will know now either way till the tests are run. We will know not either... Fucking... Why do you speak like this? True, but in the meantime, I'm gonna press my claim as far as I can. Your baldness. I demand the blood on the pottery be analyzed this instant. Of course, it shouldn't take long to get the results back. Is this our break
Mazzino
time?
1. We will not know will how know what?
Okay, we're gonna take a quick break. Hey, it's break time. Break time, break time. We'll find out the results. I'll be right back, everyone. Please go grab some water. Go grab your snacks. Go get a hot chocolate if you want a hot chocolate. I had a hot chocolate. It was pretty good. See you soon. Oh my, that was quick. Hi, I'm back. We're history if it turns out to be the victim's blood. Please, please let it be someone else's. Ooh. It seems the blood was not from the victim. Oh, fuck! What? Furthermore, a comparison with other parties involved with this case reveals that the blood belongs to one Hugh O'Connor. Score! Hell yeah, Athena. Up top. Don't worry, Junie. Just try to relax. Hugh's hands... His hands were dripping with blood. Your Honor, as we saw earlier, the witness's left hand had suffered a serious injury. He sustained the wound in a struggle with the victim, and his blood got on the pottery. Titan Pilot 1, Hugh Pervert 0, yep. Then Junie saw his blood-stained hands as they passed each other in the first floor hall. It's the only explanation that covers everything.
Objection!
There is but one way now to turn aside her blade, but do not cast the blame on me. Your grudge is with Sykes Dono, for it is she who forces me to expose your secret. Fine, whatever. Wow, how much dirt does he have on Hugh? The court will observe this odd-looking envelope. What the fuck? Oh, yikes. That's like a switchblade inside of a fucking script bag. Wow, okay. It was inside this that Miriam Scuttlebutt's script was found. Miss Scuttlebutt's? But didn't the prosecution already claim that this envelope is the one that contained her script? Circumstances have changed. You see, Golden Boy had hidden this all from us. This from us all, sorry. Let's see here. My word, talk about the world's most painful paper cut. Indeed, you can clearly see that if this envelope is not opened correctly, a powerful spring-loaded blade will shoot forth, leaving a horrible gash upon the hand. The only one who had been told of the correct way to open it was Constance Court. Oh, okay, so Miriam booby-trapped her script? And then Hugh, I guess, tried to open it and cut open his hand. I'm pretty sure that's what happened here. You really want to see my script that bad? Well, you better watch out. Read it without my permission, and you'll wish you hadn't. Yikes! Miriam wasn't kidding when she said that. The blood on the blade is the witnesses. Our genius here tried to sneak a peek at the wrong script, and paid for his foolishness. Ouch! This guy's the worst genius I've ever seen. Don't worry, Athena. The wound isn't that deep. We've still got the wire theory. Yeah, I've got it. Since the blood by the window overlooking the maintenance area isn't the victim's, there's no longer any basis for denying that the body was moved using the wire and banner. Therefore, the defense once again asserts just that. What now? You call yourself a lawyer? Don't you see the glaring contradiction in your thinking? Huh? The court would like to remind the witness that his role is not to point out. And you? How can you adhere to such outdated beliefs? But whatever. It seems you've forgotten the two statues that were on stage directly below the wire. A body sent sliding on that wire would have crashed into them. Care to explain that away? I mean, the statues are broken, but also I don't think they were finished when the body was placed there. She calls herself a lawyer and a high school graduate, yeah. Exactly, O'Connor. What the fuck do you have? Why, I believe he's right. The statues and the wire are extremely close together. So the body would have collided with the statues? What if they did collide? Wait, that's it. Oh, it probably collided with the other statue, right? Wait. Yeah. Speaking of those statues, we still don't know how they were broken. But if we assume the body crashed into them, it looks like Sonic the Hedgehog here. And that would also explain that loud sound we heard while we were in the waiting room. Oh, now that you mention it. You and Mr. Wright went out to the stage after you heard that sound, correct?
Objection!
Interesting. How very interesting. But may I ask just one question? When was it that you heard said sound? It was a little after the mock trial had started. Mr. Wright and I were practically bored to tears there in the waiting room, and then... Ah! Precisely. If that sound you heard did happen while the body was being moved, that would place it during the mock trial. Ooh, which means the body wouldn't have been there before the mock trial started. Okay, no. Okay. I think the crash we heard was that other statue, although that doesn't make any sense, because, like... It was assembled for that photograph. Oh, no, wait, it was like that. And then it crashed. And then Athena assembled it into what it was supposed to be. You guys know what statue I'm talking about, the one with the scales of justice. Where is it? This one. Okay. You see, right before the mock trial started, I saw the body. He said he saw the body before the mock trial. If so, then my claim that the body was moved during the mock trial doesn't hold water. Stupid contradiction. It's gonna get me and our case killed. And the focus was on just 3 suspects because the body was moved before the mock trial. That has been the major premise thus far. Your assertion, therefore, contradicts the assertion, therefore, contradicts the very foundation of this case.
Objection!
Both sides still lack incontrovertible evidence. So, should we not also treat Golden Boy's testimony with some level of suspicion? Good point. Prosecutor Blackwell is on our side. I bet he's figured out the truth behind this case. Well, great. As long as he's not up to something else. Hey there, Lightning Esper. Yeah, we're back for story time. For nightly story time. If the statues really were broken when the body hit them, then Hugh's statement about seeing the body before the mock trial is a big fat lie. Okay, Mr. O'Connor. Let's get right to the bottom of this contradiction about when you saw the body. Look at me straight in the eyes and repeat your statement to me. Like I said before, before the mock trial, the body was, you know. I shall only say this once, Golden Boy. You had best tell the truth and do it now. That is, if your head wishes to enjoy the continued companionship of your body. Athena is adorable. I love Athena. Yikes. Now, out with it. Did you truly witness the body? Or were you just lying about it? Well, which is it? Uh-oh. You what? I never saw the body. Are you sure about that? Lie to this court again and I'll charge you with perjury. There was no body on the stage. I've been lying about that this whole time. I'm sorry. But what? Really? I'm sorry? Okay. Fuck you. Yes, we've exposed Hugh's big lie for what it is. But why would he lie about this to begin with? Order. The base premise that the body was moved before the mock trial has been overturned. I imagine this has an impact on both the defense and prosecution's case. Well, first I'd like to thank the prosecutor. This brings us one step closer to the truth. Now, at least, we know the body was moved using the wire and school banner. Indeed, that much I shall concede. Sykes Dono. The body was moved as you stated, and in the midst of the mock trial. Lack of consequences for perjury in this universe is frustrating, yes. Yes, it definitely is. So both sides are satisfied then? If the body was moved before the mock trial, we have our 3 suspects. But if the movement took place in the midst of the mock trial, that's an entirely different story. Right. All 3 suspects were in the mock trial. That gives them solid alibis.
Objection!
How simplistic. Did you forget about the student in charge of the audio? Amidst the mock trial, she was the one soul who could leave and re-enter the lecture hall. What is this? Who is the person in charge of the audio? Oops. Uh-oh. Oh no! How could I forget? It was Junie. Hey, what's the deal here? Why is Junie so large in this shot? Juniper was also in charge of the audio. When she wasn't in the trial, she was in the audio control room dealing with the music. Indeed, the one who could enter the art room amidst the mock trial to move the body was none other than the accused, Juniper Woods, for she was in charge of the audio. Oh! Ooh, no! Yikes! Yikes!
Why? Yes, I see. That does make perfect sense.
Uh-oh. This can't be happening! Instead of exposing Hugh's crime, Junie's in even deeper! I read danger there, but danger was not a word that was in there. No matter how you slice it, we're cooked. And here I thought Prosecutor Blackwell was on our side, at least on this issue. The Twisted Samurai strikes again. Ugh, twisted? It's more like dirty rotten. Your baldness. It's time to put an end to this farce.
The prosecution has presented a quite convincing case. But the defense has one last chance to voice any remaining objections. Well, Miss Sykes?
Apollo! What are we gonna do? We've got nothing left! Nothing! Nada! Niente!
I've been trying to think of something, but I'm drawing a big blank too.
Ugh! Poor Junie! Unless we figure out something, she'll be... objection? Objection? Well... I object to...
Stop right there. All ears to me. It's time you heard about the rare genius of Hugh O'Connor.
Oh boy. Oh boy.
Listen, and you'll hear the secret behind my perfect crime.
Perfect? Crime? Sorry, crime? That was a judge voice. I need to do a deeper voice for that. Wait, this is some serious deja vu. Didn't we just go through something like this yesterday? Yes, yes we did. This had better not be another one of his enraging traps.
The murder. The moving of the body, the cover-up, it all sprung from my brilliant mind. Well, go ahead, arrest me. The real killer is right before you.
Sorry, right before you. Wrong infliction.
Order, I say, Mr. O'Connor.
He's talking about me? The perfect crime? Oh my god! Me? Me?
You already confessed yesterday, then earlier today recanted your confession. As if you mouth breathers could comprehend my genius. The end justifies the means. Now, bow down and kneel. Kneel before my great and maddening intellect.
Objection!
Enough. The only thing maddening is the ignominy you bear
Indie
for all to
villain.
see.
Ignominy.
Ignominy? Really? Ignominy.
For it is impossible for you to have been the perpetrator behind this crime.
Ah!
There is no perfect crime, only a perfect alibi, for you were at the mock trial. And it is silly that I must remind you of this, but you were a participant the entire time. There shall be no mercy if you persist in hindering this trial with your silly little act.
Hugh doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat. Blackwell's threat. Doesn't seem the least bit shaken by Blackwell's threat.
Listen, Mr. Prosecutor, calling that a perfect alibi is beyond contempt. Your Honor, I'd like to take this opportunity to offer further testimony. I will now demonstrate the very moment of genius that transcended even perfection.
Hugh's confession.
You won't believe this, but I used a body double.
What?
That wasn't the real me at the mock trial.
What? I have a feeling we're not being told the truth again.
That means I didn't almost lose. My body double almost did. I slipped out stealthily while my body double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent.
I am having a heck of a time. Lots of words that I've not heard pronounced out loud. That's what's happening tonight.
I have a question I was hoping the defense and prosecution might help answer. Is it just me, or does the witness's testimony make no sense at all?
No, it's not just you, Your Honor. All I got from listening to that was a headache. Yeah. Yo, did you lose your Hades streak? Oh my god, Great Newtons. What did you get to? How many times did you kick your dad's ass in a row? 10? Oh, man. Rip. Big rip. Damn. Yeah, that was just plain weird, especially the whole thing about a body double.
Well, I'm relieved it's not just me. And the prosecution? Your baldness. Summon an ambulance this instant. This witness is stark, raving mad. Yes, I think that would be for the best. Now then, let's pretend that never happened and move on to my verdict. You people don't believe me?
It's not a matter of not believing you. It's more along the lines of questioning your sanity. Yeah, the funny farm just called. They want their genius back.
Shut your pie holes. The intellect of a genius transcends even logic. Besides, don't you guys have that weird device for testimony like this?
Objection!
Widget's not a weird device, and I don't waste him on ridiculous testimonies. Easy there, Tiger. Think of it this way. We don't want a verdict to be passed just yet. So how about we give Widget a try? Well, this is against my better judgment, but I'd like to conduct a short therapy session.
Your better judgment? I'm a judge, and it's far beyond mine, yet I find it hard to say no. Prosecutor Blackwell, I trust you have no objections? Prosecutor Blackwell? The prosecution said rubbish. We'll be out on a stroll. Then left with Detective Fulbright.
How does he get away with stuff like that?
Then I'll interpret that as meaning he has no explicit objections. All right, Miss Sykes, you may proceed with your therapy session.
I like that Blackwell just straight up fucking left. Straight up left. I've seen my share of crazy trials, but this one takes the cake. Here we go. Booting up. Hi, I'm Widget! Okay.
You won't believe this, but I used a body double. And that wasn't the real me at the mock trial. That means I didn't almost lose, my body double did.
Oh, should I be probing these things? Ooh, okay. Is this like... Okay, hold on, let's keep going through this. That means I didn't almost... My body double did.
I slipped out stealthily, my double took care of the trials.
It was the TF2 spy. That, obviously. How did we not see it before?
I had the run of the campus. In short, I'm the killer. Juniper's innocent.
I don't... Is it Woods? Is that why he's protecting her? Okay, hold on. Yeah, Woods. How do I confirm that this is what I want to do?
Got it.
Okay. Mr. O'Connor, yesterday you said that you really didn't care about Miss Woods anymore.
I already told Juniper, so I might as well tell you. I don't really care about her anymore.
What? Why? Because he found out that she was the spy, right? Yeah.
Yeah, well, Juniper reported my secret to Professor Court.
His secret? Oh, the bribe!
She wanted nothing to do with me because I had disappointed her. That's why I don't care about her anymore. I was never trying to protect her. My confession was always about one thing and one thing only. The truth.
Sweating like crazy over here. I don't know if I believe him. Mr. O'Connor, you feel great happiness in the fact that you might help set Miss Woods free. So much that it overshadowed all of your other emotions.
What are you?
I can hear it clearly now, Mr. O'Connor. The discord you've been trying to suppress. People don't normally feel like you do when you confessed.
So Hugh really was trying to protect Juniper?
Yeah, I'm sure of it. Hugh's feelings for her are the real deal. Only to 90%? What the fuck? But that means his confession is...
I don't know whose voice this is. Finally figured out the obvious, have we?
Oh, it's Blackwell again.
Why? Prosecutor Blackwell, you're back. The confession was naught but lies, save for the part about being in the mock trial. Can we all agree now that the killer is the one in charge of the audio, i.e., the accused?
Also, I'm gonna save. My game seems to be slowing down a lot. And I don't know why, so I'm gonna save just in case it crashes. Why couldn't you have taken a longer stroll?
No, you haven't unraveled the genius of my body double trick yet.
You can't be
Touch of
serious.
oblivion. That edgelord has a shoulder chicken.
That hawk is very cool. It's too cool for Blackwell. You can't be serious. Do you really expect us to believe you had a body double?
Yeah, I do. But if you think I didn't, then prove it. Huh.
Either we quit here and Juniper's found guilty, or we play along with Hugh's delusion. Let's go with the least worst choice. But first, let me update his testimony. You won't believe this, but I used a body double. Okay, hold on. Wasn't the real me at the mock trial. Has any of this updated? Well, my body double took care of the trial. I had the run of the campus. I'm the killer. Why? There's no emotion here. Why is there no emotion there? Wouldn't he be happy at the fact that he got away? Or like that his body double is the one that that was it. Okay. I didn't almost lose, you say? Very odd. You exhibited happiness the entire time, except during this statement. Yes, I was right. I don't know why, but...
Ugh! You don't know when to give up. Wait, now that I think about it...
No, don't! Stop making stuff up! Stop it!
When I left the lecture hall... It was during Professor Mean's pre-trial speech. That's when I moved the body. Then I slipped back in just before the verdict.
So you're saying you were there the moment your double was about to lose?
Yeah, I was. Naturally, I wasn't happy when I saw that. In any case, I was at the far end of the lecture hall behind that screen. I figured no one would see me if I came and went through the doors there.
Objection!
Sykes Dono. How much longer will you indulge him in this charade? Well, it's true that none in the audience might see him go through either of those doors. The faculty seats on the balconies are a different story, and they have a splendid view. Huh. I thought you could do better than that. The lawyer's bench is on the right side when facing the front of the hall. I used the door on the right side near the lawyer's bench. That means my movements were only visible to someone in the left balcony seat.
Yeah, it was empty because it was, Court was sitting there. And the other one was Means. Wait. Wait. Show me a map. Shouldn't Means have been there? Okay, hold on.
After all, it belonged to Professor Court, and as we all know, she was already dead by then.
That can't be right. Yeah, because the other side, yeah. Yes, exactly. There we go. Perfect. I'm glad I saw this before. Right before it prompted me to do so.
Take that!
The left side is Professor Means, that bitch. I have no idea where this contradiction is going. But I don't have any other moves at this point. Guess I'll just have to follow it and see where this takes me. You said the left balcony seat was empty? Was it really?
I saw it with my own eyes. It was definitely empty.
But what about this diagram? According to this, Professor Means was supposed to be seated in the left balcony seat. But if you left the lecture hall during his pre-trial speech, he would have been standing there at his seat addressing the students and faculty.
Ah, no, this can't be right. Huh. You do no one any favor by exposing the falsities of his confession. I've told plenty of lies so far, but this part's true, I tell you. There was nobody in the left balcony seat. You gotta believe me.
It doesn't seem like he's lying this time. Okay, Mr. O'Connor, let's have you testify again, but this time don't spare any details.
You got it. I'll repeat this as many times as you'd like. I mean, my ingenious escape act warrants repeating, considering I'm the real killer.
All I really care about is whether that seat was empty or not.
Okay.
The second floor was deserted. The This guy's lied so much I can't believe he's still talking. Yeah, I know. And no consequence. No consequence.
Why won't you believe me? It's true, I tell you.
I went out through the back door without anyone noticing. Wait, why is he sad here? I had to go through the empty audio control room. Was he looking for... Was he sad because Junie wasn't there? Or... I detected powerful sadness and fear right after you said this part. It's as if you said something you shouldn't have.
What's wrong with you? You shouldn't reveal a person's inner feelings for all to see.
Mr. O'Connor, it's you who is revealing your inner emotions by the way you speak. Plus, I have a good idea about why you're feeling sad.
Ugh, you're a horrible person. Can't you just leave me be?
You said that you went through the empty audio control room. But that's not true, is it? There was someone who returned from there once Professor Means finished the speech. And that someone who was in the audio control room was... Was it Junie? But, Hi, Winter. Welcome. I hope you're doing well tonight. Yeah, I'm gonna say Junie, but why was he sad? Maybe, I wonder if something happened to her that she isn't telling us. Maybe she found Professor Court dead. Okay, hold on. We're gonna present Junie.
Take that!
I know you realized there was a problem with your statement as you were saying it. That's why you felt so uneasy. If the audio control room really was empty, that would mean Miss Woods was roaming around the campus. Oh, that's why that's why he didn't want to say it. Mr. O'Connor, if you really want to protect Miss Woods, just tell the truth. If you believe in her, revealing the truth is the same as protecting her.
Juniper's innocent. That's the truth. But in this dark age of the law, the truth can be easily twisted to serve anyone's needs.
Yeah, dark age of the law, drink. Drink. It's the catchphrase of the game. You can't catch a flame in Cheapoof. Those guys are hard to catch. Why are you arguing that this guy isn't guilty? I think because we don't want to convict the wrong person. Because we're good people. Okay.
When the end justifies the means, your only choice is to fight back with lies.
Hugh's heart won't hold out under this battle between truth and lies. Is there something I can do to make him recant his false testimony?
I feel nothing. I fear nothing now that I have lost everything. Go ahead, Prosecutor Blackbow. Cut me down if you wish. I thought you'd never ask. With you gone, we may swiftly proceed to a verdict.
Yeah! He just broke his cuffs again.
He broke out of his shackles again!
I don't want to be the poor accountant down at the detention center. Detention center, sorry. Defension.
Hugh O'Connor, in deference to your valor, I will limit your suffering with one clean blow.
Hold it!
Don't kill him. Not yet. Hold on. Could you just wait one moment before you cut him down?
Silence.
Do not come between a samurai and his foe, Sykes Dono.
I never learned about this in law school.
Careful, prosecutor. Remember that shocking experience you had last time. Very well, Golden Boy may live. For now.
Enough already, Mr. O'Connor. Miss Woods would never want you to protect her this way. She values the friendship between 3 of you more than anything.
That's where you're wrong. She doesn't feel anything for me now. Huh, but what does it matter anymore? I might as well tell you everything. This is, no doubt, news to you, but I am not and never was a genius.
Sorry, but I already knew. Me too.
And don't forget me, though
Winter
in all
mute.
fairness, it was pretty
Should we get a
obvious.
desk's math counter?
I know, right? I thought he was a genius at first, but...
The stuff he said was crazy. Ugh, no need to rub it in. Just shut up and listen. It all started several days ago. I accidentally learned that my parents have been paying good money for my grades. But that's bribery.
So the bribery wasn't Hugh's idea?
All my perfect scores were the product of cold, hard cash, not genius. Even worse, when I confronted my parents about it over the phone. Juniper overheard me.
Oh, shit.
Oh my, what a terrible misunderstanding. I've been living a lie. I don't know what else there is to say. I'm no genius. I'm completely worthless.
Yeah, everyone knew that, though.
A perfect 0.
Hugh!
Even so, I still wanted to make it up to Juniper for disappointing her like that. That's why I wanted to clear her name by pinning the blame on me. I mean, she probably hates me now, so it'd be a relief for her to see me locked away.
If you were trying to help her, then why did you testify against her?
You were the ones who told me to tell the truth yesterday. So I thought if I did, it'd help her.
You're a goner, Hugh O'Connor. Yep. He wasn't trying to provoke us? It looks like we seriously misunderstood him in more ways than one. At the detention center yesterday, Junie was in tears when she opened up to me. But the truth is, the friendship between the 3 of them is still rock solid. If there were something that could help me to prove that to Hugh? Hugh confessed that, yeah, kind of. I mean, he revealed that he was not we already knew that he wasn't a genius and that he was paying for his grades. Apparently his parents were paying for his grades and he didn't know. And then he found out and he had a conversation with them and Junie overheard that conversation. That's what she heard before. That's basically all that happened.
We even have proof of our friendship.
Yeah! As long as our friendship lasts, you can bet we'll be carrying them around! I know. What about that proof of friendship? Yeah, what about that proof of friendship that they mentioned? I wonder where or what it is. It's probably the fucking necklace, right?
I didn't buy it.
Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, this. Right?
It's handmade, and there's only one like it in the world.
Oh, it's probably made by fucking Robin, I'm guessing. Then. Maybe it's... No, that's definitely it. That's, that band around his neck. Yeah, his BDSM collar. His parents were paying for his grades, but he worked a construction job on the side. Yeah, I'm not... I don't know. Well, I don't think he knew. Maybe his parents, like, don't give him any money, also. And they're like, get a job. Also, he's 25, and so maybe he doesn't... Yeah, wait. This whole thing doesn't make much sense, does it? Why do his parents care? Okay, and whatever. Mr. O'Connor, that band around your neck, that's your proof of friendship, isn't it?
proof of friendship? Is that anything like a proof of purchase barcode?
In court, evidence is everything. That's why the three friends created friendship bands. It's the evidence that proves their friendship.
Oh ho, how very interesting and chic.
If they have doubts about their friendship, they can look to the proof they have on hand. That's why Mr. O'Connor's hand always goes to his neck when he's pressured. It proves he still has feelings of friendship towards the other two.
It doesn't matter if I wear it. If those two...
Objection!
But they feel the same way too. I know that they wear their friendship bands somewhere. Junie and Robin must both feel the same way as Hugh. I just know it. Everything Hugh has said leads me to believe that. In fact, he may have also just told me that the others wear their proof of friendship. Where they're hard to spot or easy to touch. Easy to touch? Sure. All we have to do is think back to their testimonies. Ready? Okay, yeah, that's where hers is. Miss Newman holds her arm when pressured. And Miss Woods holds her wrist. I know Miss Woods very well. She would never abandon her friendship with you over something like this. Desk slam. And taking the blame for her will only succeed in making her terribly sad.
Ugh.
Oh, cutscene.
Robin, those bands of friendship that you made, just for the three of us. You may have forgotten about them, but not me.
Hugh!
Ah,
Hey, Hugh!
That's a great place for that armband.
and to think...
Also, I love that Hugh
I
has a
think you know
choker.
better than to doubt my best friends.
This is so fucking anime. That was so anime. That was extremely anime. Oh my god. Oh.
Hi, I didn't kill anyone, and I don't have a body double. I didn't move the body. I didn't even see it. And it may look like I'm speed reading. Zen in the art of mastering the bar exam, but I haven't read a single word. Well, you could have fooled me. In fact, you did.
Hugh. So,
So, Miss Sykes, can I place my trust in you?
I'm gonna save Junie. So yes, you can place your trust in me.
Then, am I to understand that the witness is recanting his confession? Yes.
Okay. If you could put a cuss word in this game, what one and where? I have done that a few times where I'll be reading dialogue and slip in a cuss word every once in a while. He's recanting his second non-confession confession. I know, right? He just talked for an hour. Which means actually it's time for a break. So we're gonna do this part. Worst witness in history. Pretty bad. He's almost as bad as Brushel. Brushel was pretty fucking bad.
A most roundabout trial. I much prefer the turnabout variety myself.
Good joke, Blackwell, actually.
Now we were back to the fact that there was but one suspect who lacked an alibi. Which is, in the end, the truth you've been seeking this entire time. So we're back to square one. Now I'm exhausted and depressed.
It probably doesn't matter at this point, but I might as well update the mood matrix. Okay. Okay, I thought my game froze, but didn't do anything. Huh? Does this mean... Yeah, something's up.
Further resistance is futile. The time for a verdict is nigh.
Objection!
Please, wait!
What sort of devilry are you up to now?
What if our client wasn't the only one without an alibi? The trial would continue, right?
Well, yes, I suppose it would. But after such a thorough investigation, does such a person really exist?
Yes, we found someone. It may have seemed like a major roundabout. But Mr. O'Connor's testimony has cracked this case. There's no more noise. Hugh is telling the truth now. During the mock trial, the balcony seat opposite him really was empty. Which now means there's one person unaccounted for. Besides Junie, the only other person without an alibi during the mock trial is... Okay, let's go. I think. Seen roundabout, now we're close to the edge. I was gonna say, is that a JoJo reference? To be continued. Actually, hold on. Yeah, I am gonna take a quick break. I'll be right back, everyone. Please go grab some water. Go grab a snack.
What a turnabout.
What a turnabout. I'll see you all soon. Good music, good music, good music, good music. Oh, it went into the less intense part as I came back. Damn it. Aristotle means this bitch. I hate this guy. The balcony seat was empty. That much is true, isn't it, Mr. O'Connor?
That's right. How many times do I have to say it?
So basically, Professor Means wasn't where he was supposed to be during the mock trial.
Silence.
Need I remind you, every last soul in the lecture hall heard him deliver his speech?
Did they?
Objection!
I know, and that's not in dispute here. Now, let me explain how a speech could be given from an empty seat. It was... pre-recorded? Pre-recorded? Oh, do you think that's what was on the tape that got recorded over? Pre-recorded? Did we do it? What if the speech was pre-recorded? That's the only way the speech could have been delivered from an empty balcony seat. Oh no, the ends justify the means, guys justifying murder. Should have seen that coming, yeah.
Wait, are you accusing Professor Means? That's insane. I mean, he's the one who gave me the tape recorder.
What do you... Well, there you go!
Take this to the police, he said.
Oh.
And tell them you found it.
What? Really? Wait a second. Mr. O'Connor, did you just say the Professor Means gave that phony recording to you?
Phony? The defense will refrain from hurling unsubstantiated allegations. Well, I said he gave it to me, but what do you mean it's phony?
Wow, who could have seen this development?
Cool.
Yeah, surprise! He gave us fake evidence? Oh my god! Oh my god! The voice shouting "You're a goner" as recorded on this tape was dubbed onto it using a line our client said in the mock trial video.
Why, this is an extremely crucial piece of evidence.
Professor Means gave Hugh the phony tape. If that's really true, then Professor Means has guilt written all over him. Your Honor, the defense moves to call Professor Aristotle Means to the stand!
Silence.
The seat was never empty. Twas but an oversight by our dullard of a witness. An inmate who was formerly a surgeon once told me something. He said it's often all too easy to overlook the critical symptoms.
Objection!
Well, we're not gonna overlook this oversight. If the speech was pre-recorded, the basis for suspecting our client would be shattered. Let's check with Professor Means and see whether this empty seat was in witness oversight. A verdict without first looking into that would be inconceivable!
That's enough, both of you. Now, here's my opinion on the matter. Well, a surgeon overlooking critical symptoms is a problem. A witness's oversight, too, must not be overlooked. Thus, as to the matter of whether Professor Means was or was not in his faculty seat, I believe we must ask the professor himself.
I agree. Professor Means should be here in the gallery today.
Do as you please. Oh boy. Will you please state your name and occupation for the record? Certainly, I am Aristotle Means. I teach the lawyer course at Themis Legal Academy, and let me add that while I welcome any opportunity to assist with the trial, I don't care for this undue suspicion.
Don't worry, Professor. We're just interested in the mock trial video right now. Oh no, that is his face, yeah. We just need to take another look at that speech you gave. Can we count on your cooperation in this?
Very well, if that's all you're interested in, please proceed, Miss Sykes.
We need to find some sort of evidence that shows this speech was pre-recorded.
All right, I believe we're ready. Let's roll the video. Good afternoon. I would like to start by thanking you for coming here today. The mock trial, the crown jewel event of the school festival, will begin shortly. When I was a student, I, too, could hardly wait for this day to come.
No, I'd forgotten how long and boring his speech was! I don't know how do you do sleeping noises as Widget?
Wake me up once this is over.
Hey, no fair.
The experiences of our youth have a powerful and profound effect on our adults. Ah, you there. Wake up! Pay attention!
Huh? I'm awake, I'm awake! Isn't that right, Your Honor?
Huh? What? I'm awake too. Wide awake, see?
Oh, Blackwell's even sleeping. We need to analyze this evidence, everyone! What are you doing?
Once again, our pure white Lady Justice will be watching over all of you today.
That's definitely a gold Lady Justice, though. You managed, oh my god, converted every single part to Eggler on Eggabell? Do you have a screenshot, Winter? Oh, you got the spider outside. Thank you, Great Newtons. There was a spider in our kitchen, during break, and I didn't want to kill it, because that's mean. So Great Newtons got the spider outside. Thank you, Great Newtons. Okay. Yeah, no, they definitely... Yeah. So... I'm pretty sure this is proof that it's pre-recorded, because they had to swap this out, because the white Lady Justice, has been smashed. Okay, here we go. Pay attention and you may make a difference one day. Now, let the mock trial begin. Okay, so I'm pretty sure we have to present something there. That is about it. One of my better speeches, if I do say so myself. I even saw some of our students with tears in their eyes. He's obviously not familiar with the phrase bored to tears. Also, he didn't fucking see shit because he wasn't there. Listen, Sykes Dono, if you have subjected me to this epic study in tedium without purpose, Ataka will feast on your tongue after I've cut it out. Ah! But you were asleep the whole time! Well, Miss Sykes, did you notice anything strange about that speech? Could I please hear that last part again? Yeah. Yeah. Hold it! There! I finally found what we needed! Professor Means, I have only one question about your speech. Why does that last part we just heard contradict with this? This is a gold bitch.
Take that!
The professor said that the pure white Lady Justice would be watching over them. But the Lady Justice in the video isn't even close to being white. It's as gold can be. I'm not sure I can wrap my jaw around that to test its authenticity. I didn't say it was made of gold, Your Honor. It's true that this statue is pure white. But it broke before the mock trial began. The one you see here is its replacement. Oh, well, that's a shame on every count. Ironically, this golden statue sticks out like a sore thumb compared to the white one. Meaning the professor wouldn't have made a mistake in its color if he'd been present. It seems that I have caused some confusion, but it was merely an oversight on my part.
Objection!
Nah. The statue was in the middle of the room. How could you not know what it looked like? Well, I was in a balcony seat. Furthermore, the statue had previously been white. I'm afraid this isn't sufficient evidence of the speech being pre-recorded. Fuck off. No! No! We had our answer long ago. The accused was the only one to leave the lecture hall. No, wait. There's gotta be something that can prove that the speech was pre-recorded. According to the mock trial video, the speech started here and ended here. It was a little over 10 minutes, but I doubt anyone wants to be tortured again. It was only a little over 10 minutes? It felt like it went on for forever. How'd you figure out how long it was? Easy. There's a timestamp in the top right. All you have to do is subtract the time the speech started from the time it ended. The speech goes from the 10-minute mark to 20:35. Wait a second. I could swear I've seen the same interval of time listed among the evidence. Wait, really? Hold on. Maybe there's a way for me— Oh! Ooh! Was it this? There was like, hold on. Do we have like a voice print now? Yeah, right here. The tape is about 10 minutes and 35 seconds of noise required further testing. There we go. Yep.
Take that!
Hey, gotcha, bitch. I would like the court to take a look at this.
And this is...
The voice print analysis that proves that the voice on the tape recorder belongs to our client.
Yes, but didn't we just establish that the voice on the tape recorder was a fabrication?
We did, but what I'd like to focus on is the noise that is also there.
Noise?
Yes, the defense believes it resulted when the tape's previous recording was erased.
And what do you hope to prove by that?
The length of the noise is what's important. It's 10 minutes and 35 seconds in all. And what did the timestamp read at the moment Professor Means began his speech?
That would be exactly 10 minutes.
Now, let's fast forward this long-winded exercise in boredom to the end. Okay, stop. The video timestamp now reads 2035. Based on this, we know the time it took for the speech alone.
Right. Subtract 10 minutes and you get 10:35, huh? 10 minutes and 35 seconds?
Right, 10
Winter
minutes
mute.
and 35
Long-winded
seconds.
and tight.
The same as the noise on the tape recording. I assume you all understand what this means. Professor Means' pre-recorded speech had been where the noise is now. Yeah, he's a fucking idiot. He used the same fucking tape recorder.
Silence.
You dummy.
You seem rather confident considering this is a mere happenstance match of numbers.
Objection!
But is it really just numbers?
The lab is continuing their study.
We're gonna sit here until it's back. Am I back? Hi. Hello. It's me. Metroid Crime. I don't know why this is happening to me today. I'm gonna set a marker so I know when that is to chop that out of this video. Does this happen to me? Actually, no, you know what? It sucks because all my markers earlier that I set for the video were off by the amount of seconds that the video was buffering for. So that part sucks. That part sucks. Luckily it'll only be the ending that I have to find the clip for, but whatever. You beat Hades again. Congrats, Spoons. Is that twice? I haven't beaten him twice yet. I've only done it once. Hopefully tomorrow we'll beat him twice, like more than once. 3 times? Yo, nice. Congrats. Okay. Now I'm sure of it. The professor was trying to create an alibi with the recording. By pinning the crime on Junie. Well, he's not gonna get away with it! Not on my watch.
Miss Sykes. Uh-oh. I believe you are well aware of my methodology. Even if Juniper were the perpetrator, I would vigorously defend her as per my word. And to that purpose, I offered to be her lawyer. Alas, look at what happened.
All I've stated are the obvious deductions derived from evidence and testimony.
Truth be told, I had no intention of testifying. I had been keeping quiet for Juniper's sake. But now that you cast this blame upon me, I have no choice but to reveal the truth.
What now? What now? Uh-oh. This doesn't sound good.
I will now reveal the truth behind why I had to pre-record my speech before the mock trial. I, Professor Means, always say what I mean, and I mean what I say by all means.
Oh boy. Okay.
The defendant came to me with what she said was very important and by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial, sorry. Juniper confessed to the murder and asked that I get her declared innocent in court. She also said I'd become an accomplice after losing my alibi due to the pre-recording. But when I said I would protect Juniper, I meant it because it's the humane thing to do. Oh my, so you're saying the defendant threatened you?
This has to be a lie. I mean, everything about it lines up too perfectly to be true.
On this most consequential of occasions, let me be completely frank with you. Juniper has truly taken to heart my teaching that states the ends justify the means.
I don't believe you.
When she asked me to defend her, she said I must also prove her two friends innocent. Her two friends? The witnesses? Correct. Hugh O'Connor and Robin Newman. I was to ensure all three walked free. All three were to achieve their dream. And that was the result Juniper was seeking. And she was even willing to threaten me, her own professor, to that end. You, no doubt, had high praise for her ruthless tactics. Yes, well, that is why I vowed to vigorously defend her despite her threatening me. There was a time when lawyers merely sought the truth as if they wished for victory in court.
But it's the dark age of the law!
Alas, those days are over. Now, in the defense of justice, order, and all that is good, the end justifies the means.
I am so sick of hearing that phrase.
And though it truly grieves me so, I must tell you this. Forsake the truth of its victory you seek. Steel yourself for this new courtroom reality.
That does it. He's gonna regret dragging those dismal, depressing ideas in here. Since he's already surrendered to the dark age of the law, it's up to me to fight it. Drink water.
Why so silent, Sykes Dono? Something the matter?
This is a court of law. It's no place for long-winded talks about idealistic principles. That's why I'm gonna let the evidence do the talking. Thank you, Indie Villain, for that clip.
Let's not get carried away now, Miss Sykes. It will not do to have you attempting to discredit my doctrine.
Wintermute. You mean the end justifies the means? We did refer it to the Ways and Means Committee of Congress to have the phrase deleted. This is the way, I mean.
Very good.
Do not force me to rectify this situation.
No, go ahead and rectify it. Only if I lose and you win, that is. Okay. The defendant came to me with what she said was very important by necessity secret. She asked me to pre-record my speech and come to the audio room during the mock trial. I feel like... I'm pretty sure that you wouldn't be protecting Juniper if you made that fake fucking tape. That overdubbed her saying, "You're a goner." So clearly you have ulterior motives, right? Now, do I present the tape recorder or do I present the fake? This?
Objection!
So let me get this straight. You were trying to help Miss Woods? Ha! That's nothing more than a bald-faced lie. No offense, Your Honor.
Such defamation of my character and your hair follicles. Your Honor, this is an outrage. Miss Sykes will clarify her statement, but leave my hair follicles out of it this time.
Yes, of course, Your Honor. Now please, take a look at this. The witness gave this tape to Mr. O'Connor. Then, he slyly whispered, "Take this to the police and tell them you found it."
There was no whispering, slyly or otherwise involved. I simply did that out of kindness.
Objection!
Nah. The tape contained our client's voice. In short, it's incredibly damaging evidence. Why would it even exist if the witness wasn't trying to pin the murder on our client? We got the good Athena music. They say the road to hell is paved with good intentions, but not yours. You never had good intentions, only lies to protect yourself while blaming another. You, Professor, are the embodiment of the Dark Age of the law! Fuck. Drink.
Wintermute. The ends don't justify the means, but if it means this is how the trial ends, by all means.
Oh, hold on, there's 2 stay hydrateds also. Let's do that.
Thank you, economist. Why, you little? You dare call my teachings and methods lies?
Oh, fuck.
Themis Legal Academy is a proud institution. It's the most powerful in the world. You'll never forget what true education and lawyering means once I'm through with you.
Huh? Professor Means? What's with your hair?
Quiet! No talking in class.
Ah! Ow!
Eyes and ears up here, everyone. Homeroom is now in session. We will begin with roll call. Athena Sykes.
Uh-huh? Oh, here?
Apollo Justice.
I'm fine! I mean here.
Fool! The proper response is here without any extraneous information.
Ouch! I mean here.
Next, Your Honor. Here. C-class, that's the proper way to answer. Simon Blackquill. I said, Simon Blackquill, are you here or not?
There's always one, isn't there?
Well then, I'll just mark you absent. Now, get out of my class this instant. Get out? Very well, if that's your wish. Who am I to defy my homeroom teacher? Is that such a good idea? Prosecutor Blackquill is free of his shackles.
Seems to me Means isn't even all here.
Oh fuck, he's getting shocked again.
Haha! It just so happens I was a member of my high school's disciplinary committee. Disciplinarian, sorry. But is that really so shocking? Constabulary. Lapdog to teacher's pet. What a malleable mutt you are, Fulbright. Very good, Bobby. You just earned a gold star and a promotion to head disciplinarian. All right, class is now in session. Why do I have the sudden urge to go to the nurse's office with a stomach ache? Pay attention, I am not the killer, Juniper is. This will be on the next test, so you had better be listening.
Objection!
But Professor, you created the phony tape to pin the blame on Juniper. Plus, you were the only one who could have moved the body during the mock trial. I also like his hair better this way.
Athena, you disappoint me so. To think you would label me a murderer. Now pay attention. Murder occurred on the 23rd between 6 and 8 p.m. But I was already at home by that time, so how could I have been involved with this crime?
Objection!
Professor Means, can you really prove you had already gone home by that time?
Can you prove that I was still at the school?
No. No, I can't.
So you admit it. Well, you just earned extra credit for your honesty. But you have also earned yourself laboratory cleaning duties until you graduate.
Ah! I do enough of that at the office. No, he definitely doesn't have proof or an alibi.
No way, man! I totally object!
Robin?
I can't believe I fell for the professor's silver-tongued lies! Why you? How dare you talk about your teacher like that?
I'm not listening to you anymore, man! No way, no how! Now, I have a confession to make. You know those statues that were on stage? I didn't make them all by myself! The statues on stage? Do I want to know where this is headed? I was able to finish one of them, but the last bell rang before I had time for the other one. So I asked Professor Means to make it for me. In other words, the professor was there on stage after the last bell? Right, and it would have been way past 7 p.m. before he could have finished.
Professor Means was still at school? This is incredibly important testimony.
Thanks, Robin. The professor told me. I'll take care of it. I thought my parents would let me be an artist if I said I made both statues myself. I'm so sorry for not telling the truth. Robin.
Quick, somebody get this juvenile delinquent out of my sight. Simon, you're head honcho among the delinquents. Do something. Ah! And who's in charge of the class pet around here? I'm not interested. But if you want a class in swordsmanship, I'm your man. Of course, only real blades will do. No swords at school. All weapons will be confiscated. Ah! Ah! Nurse! Nurse! Where's a school nurse when you need one? It would seem Sykes-Dono seeks a showdown, Professor. In which case, you should do well to draw your staff quick as lightning. Very well, then I will just have to prove my innocence myself. The real lessons begin in second period. Prepare to be served, old school style. What does that? Oh, never mind. Your testimony, please.
You got served? Is that a you got served reference? When did this game come out? 2013? Professor Means' work of art.
Now pay attention. Robin took over half a day to complete one statue. I, however, finished most of the other statue between 7 and 8:30 p.m. The defendant Juniper saw the two statues with her own eyes at 8:30 p.m. Completing a statue so quickly meant I could not leave the stage for a single second. How could I have possibly had the time to go to the art room and commit murder? Murder! You're saying the defendant saw the finished statues? Precisely. She said so herself at the detention center yesterday. Her defense team was there and heard her say so too. Don't try to deny it now.
That evening, I went back to my dressing room to get something I'd forgotten there. It was well after the last bell rang. I'd say maybe around 8:30. That's when I noticed that both stage statues were finished. They were quite large and they were each covered with a white sheet, but I could tell. Oh right, the professor was there when that matter came up. Before I address the professor's charges, I have a question for Robin. How hard would it be to complete a statue like that in 1.5 hours? It would probably take me at least twice as L-O-N-G. I don't know why she does that. I don't know how it's supposed to be read. So personally, I think it would be incredibly difficult to finish in that short a time. That didn't exactly help our case. But he won't get off that easy. He's bound to stumble over his own slippery means. Haha, get it? Wait, what, Wintermute? What, Wintermute? They were covered with a sheet, so how did she know it was finished? Yes, that is a good point. That is a good point. Robin took over half a day. I finished most of the other statues between 7 and 8:30. Juniper saw the 2 statues with their own eyes at 8:30. Completing the statue so quickly meant that I could not leave the stage for a single second. Okay.
Hold it!
Hold it. Why were you in such a hurry?
In the legal world, your body is your capital. The earlier bird...
Early bird gets the worm. Sorry, the earlier bird gets the worm. Even earlier than the early bird.
That's why I get to bed at 9 p.m. each and every night. And that's why I was working as fast as I could. I didn't want to miss my bedtime. Well, ready to concede that I never left the stage. Well, Miss Sykes, do you accept the witness's claim?
Sure. Sure? I've tried everything, but I still can't prove anything. I guess I concede.
I couldn't hear you. Say it louder this time.
I concede the professor means never left the stage.
That's right. But what took you so long? I was there at the stage the entire time. I couldn't possibly have committed that crime.
I'm not gonna give up here.
I'm afraid I have to side with the witness, Miss Sykes. And unless you have any further objections, I'll have to put this issue to rest.
Objection!
I'm just waiting. I'm waiting for fucking Clavier to save my ass. And I hate that I'm waiting. I hate that it's Clavier. Because he probably has the tape recording evidence that it was recorded over his speech. Over means of speech. But we're just waiting for that to happen. So in the meantime, we're just like, objection! 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 Waiting for Clavier to save us. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening right now. Not yet. The defense still has an objection.
Athena, you've thought of something?
Well, as I said, not yet. Yeah, I kind of also like Clavier now, and I hate it. I hate it.
Oh, so it's time for legal smoke and mirrors.
Not yet, Athena. It's not yet time to quit. It's at times like these where it seems like there's no way out that you have to... Yeah! I have to turn the case upside down! Instead of focusing on whether Professor Means could have gone to the art room, I should focus on how he could commit the murder without going there.
It seems our young lady has a real bona fide idea. I must use any means possible to distract her. See if she can think while I cast these stones. Ah! Who brought the bird to school?
That's what you get for fucking throwing chalk at Athena, you asshole.
Sykes, Dono. If I hear one word of your usual jibber-jabber, I shall have your head.
You're waiting for an air guitar. Yeah, human air guitar, clavier, Gavin.
The murder occurred in the art room, yet the witness was on the stage. How do you propose to fill the vast gap between these two key facts?
Means it's too direct. You should see Carrie throwing chalk at students.
Very good. That's a good gif. If I accept the premise that the professor was on stage the entire time, the only other answer that we got, something else. The only other answer is that we got something else wrong. Wait, that's it. Every last one of us made a huge mistake. We were totally wrong about the... The crime scene? The crime scene was probably the fucking stage and not the art room. I'm pretty sure it's the crime scene. If Professor Means was on stage the entire time, then he must be the killer.
Ridiculous. The defense has become utterly incoherent.
Objection!
No, it's just the murder wasn't committed where we thought it was.
Continues Sykes Dono.
Okay, the murder was actually committed here. On the stage, bitches, right? It's gotta be the stage. The greatest riddle of this case has been how the body was moved from the art room. But if the murder occurred on the stage, that means the body was never moved at all.
Silly girl, when the body was found, there wasn't a drop of blood on the stage floor. Surely there would have been some blood if that's where the murder was committed.
There wasn't any blood on the stage, really? But there was something on stage at the time of the murder that's now bloodstained. There was that. There's also... No, that's that. Okay, hold on. What else is bloodstained? I mean, there was that, but we were using that as evidence for the, Do you think he put her in there and then killed her? The all was from the necklace. Oh, yeah. Well, they had used...
Jonathan Ray,
I don't know.
23. Toga, 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 toga.
Toga. The all was supposed to be a prop. I'm gonna present the banner. It's true, there were no bloodstains on the stage floor. But there was something on the stage that did have a bloodstain. And that would be this. This school banner. No blood would have gotten on the floor if this were under the victim when she was killed. Really? You think that banner is that thick that the blood wouldn't seep through? Okay. Anime logic. Video game logic. It's fine.
Oh my, that's quite a compelling theory.
Silence.
What is it now? My theory makes perfect sense.
That was a pathetic attempt. You must put every inch of your body in your attacks. The autopsy states...
Oh my gosh. Hello there. New Van Dybe and Party of 4. Welcome, everyone. Thank you so much for the raid. Do we have a mod to do a shout-out for New Van Dybe? If not, I can do a shout-out eventually. Thank you so much for the raid. Hi, King Daddy Crime. Hey there, New Van Dybe. Hope you're doing well. I hope you had a great stream. Thank you for bringing your community over. How was Bloodstained? We are actually just talking about a piece of evidence that is bloodstained right now. I really want to play Bloodstained. I haven't played it yet. I've watched a few people play it, but I haven't played it myself. It looks really sweet. Awesome. That's awesome. I'm glad you had a good stream. We are nearing the end of this case. We are just trying to currently figure out we're trying to figure out exactly how to pin the murder. Well, not pin the murder on this guy, because he's definitely guilty. We have to figure out how to prove that it was actually him. Anyway.
The autopsy states that the cause of death was loss of blood. Yet only a trace amount was found upon that banner. Where did the rest go?
Use Van Dybe.
Francais.
Blood getting on there when the body was moved by wire makes more sense than not. Ah, very good, Simon. Tell me, what's your first choice for higher education? I'll write you the ultimate in recommendation letters. You're all but guaranteed to get in.
Objection!
Actually, the defense has something to explain. That as well. You do? If there was only a trace amount of blood on the school banner, then there must have been something else the killer used to soak up the blood. All I have to do is figure out what. Oh, there were two banners. That's what. There were two banners. The fucking Gavineers logo. This is what soaked up most of the victim's blood. Remember we found the piece of this, or I guess it was, Miriam that found a piece of this in the incinerator.
Take that!
Why, it looks like there's some other piece of fabric on top of the school banner.
Yeah, Miriam Scuttlebutt. Hold on, do we have a picture of Miriam? Oh, the protagonist of Bloodstained is Miriam. Ah. Yeah, Miriam Scuttlebutt. Hold on. Here we go. This is what she looks like. Very different Miriam. It's the Gavineers banner that has been specifically made for the school concert. Tell Francais. Since it's on top of the school banner, the blood would have hit it first. It could have easily absorbed most of the blood like a dishcloth. And only a small amount would have soaked through to the school banner below. So, it makes total sense for the school banner to only have a little bit of blood on it.
Ah, ugh. So that banner absorbed the blood like a dishcloth. Yes, that would explain it.
The Gavineers banner was like a dishcloth? Surely it was at least towel quality. God, I love the fucking blackboard behind him over here.
Simon, don't just stand there, do something.
Silence.
Sykes, Dono, you are learning to wield a blade quite well. But how will you respond when I come slashing at you like this? The remnants of a large bloodstain was detected in the art room. But why would there be blood there if the murder occurred on the stage as you claim?
Objection!
Because of Hugh. Yeah. The bloodstain in the art room was faked. How? I'll tell you how. All that was needed was something that could transport the blood upstairs. And that something was a piece of evidence we just finished discussing. The killer used this to bring the victim's blood up to the art room. Blood? Like, did they squeeze the blood out of the other banner? I don't understand. I don't know what I have to present here. Okay, I'm gonna guess he wrung out this other banner onto the floor to fake evidence. That makes sense. That's in line with what the fuck he does.
Take that!
Mr. Ends justifies the means.
To think you'd stoop so low as to present mere garbage to this court.
It's only garbage because someone tried to destroy it by tossing it in the incinerator. That someone was most likely the killer seeking to get rid of crucial evidence. The killer used the wire to bring the blood-soaked Gavineers banner to the art room. Then, the blood was wiped onto the floor to complete the ruse. It makes perfect sense.
Ugh. Order, order! This is quite a development. To think that the body was never actually moved. Hold it right there. The body must have been moved. How else do you explain that loud crash you heard during the mock trial? It wasn't caused by the body crashing into the statues, then what was it? I hadn't thought of that.
We know what it is, Athena. You're the one who put it back together. I hadn't thought of that. If the loud crash wasn't the body hitting the statues, then what was it indeed? The knot in the school banner shows that something was carried along the wire in it. So if that's true, I wonder what I have to find. Something that was in the art room before the murder and then on the stage after. The object that was sent down from the wire to crash into the statues was Lady Justice. Which, by the way, was this. Previous to it being crashed into the floor on the stage. Present.
Ugh, that statue.
Yes, I believe it was this statue that broke the other two, not Professor Court's body. The unique statue you see on the right, that's the pure white Lady Justice from earlier. Professor Court accidentally broke it when she was polishing it the day before the mock trial. But she used her own unique artistic sense and technique to repair it, as you see here. Nobody would have guessed that it was originally Lady Justice.
Silence.
Perhaps you are onto something. But why, pray tell, would anyone move that scrap heap relic in such a tedious manner? Excellent questions, Simon. Keep them coming.
You know why, but the fact that you won't acknowledge it shows how twisted you are. Lady Justice was moved during the mock trial. During that time, Professor Means was fabricating an alibi with his pre-recorded speech. If we consider the facts, then Lady Justice was moved in order to point us to the body? Aren't point us to the body and interrupt the mock trial the same thing? Professor Means used his pre-recorded speech to fake an alibi during the mock trial. He wanted to make it look like he couldn't possibly have moved the body. Moving Lady Justice was his way of pointing us to the body and cementing his alibi.
Ah! That's quite a persuasive argument. For a while there, I thought you weren't taking the trial seriously. Well done.
Hey, fuck you, Judge.
You should never underestimate me, Athena Sykes. Professor Means always means what he says and says what he means by all means.
You're gonna use that line again, huh? Fine then. Say it already. I'm waiting.
The murder occurred the night before, but the body wasn't found until late the next day. Countless students passed the stage till they met in the lecture hall for the mock trial. So answer me this, why didn't anyone see the body that entire time?
That can be explained by,
If the victim was murdered on stage and left there, the body would inevitably have been discovered. And of course, there was nowhere to hide a body upon that stage.
This is not good, Athena. Our claim is this close to being beaten to a pulp. I know, but we come so far.
Consider yourself schooled. I couldn't have possibly killed anyone. The killer is none other than Juniper Woods. It has always been and it will always will be.
Just wait a minute, wait a minute.
Poor Juniper. She must seriously regret having asked you to defend her.
He hid it in Miriam's hide box? Oh man. I don't think Miriam would like that. Miriam's the corpse. Okay.
And to add insult to injury, you nearly had Hugh convicted for the murder. Surely you haven't forgotten that little fiasco.
Rude!
Not only did you fail to defend your client, you also raised false charges against her friend. You have no right to call yourself a lawyer.
Athena? Oh yeah, he said he was going to do this to her, didn't he?
Objection. Athena graduated just like every other lawyer.
Right?
But if this trial proceeds in the same manner and ends in the same way as the mock trial, would you not lose everything you've worked so hard to gain?
Well, I'll just have to make sure that doesn't happen then, won't I? Don't tell me I failed once again. Failed to save someone near and dear to me. I've worked so hard to become a lawyer and even studied psychology. Has it all been for naught? Am I just doomed to relive that all over again? Athena, what's wrong? Breathe in, breathe out, breathe in.
New Van
Relax, Athena, breathe. It's not working. Everything's going dark. After all I've done, is this how it ends? Forgive me, Junie. I couldn't protect you like I said I would. You leave Athena alone, man! She's the one who saved me! It was because of Athena that I could stop hiding and start living my life as a girl again. And she saved the friendship between Hugh, Juniper, and I! I think you're an awesome lawyer, Athena. One of the best! But I raised false charges against Hugh. And that's not all. I've done some seriously unforgivable things.
What's the big deal? False charges are nothing to be scared of. And I'm not even mad at you. I should really be thanking you. You use legitimate means to expose my wrongdoings and give me a chance to re-examine what's important.
But what does it matter if I can't save Juniper? I mean, the whole reason I've come so far is... It's not over yet, Athena. Even now, at this very moment, I still believe in you. This is Athena's Eggabell moment, yeah. Good callback. Junie... I know you better than most people, Athena. And I know you've never surrendered to the Dark Age of the Law! The Dark Age of the Law! Like the professor did. Thank you, Junie, but I feel like I can barely breathe. I don't know what to do.
Silence.
I am the law. Stop your bleeding this instant. You look an utter fool. Thanks, Blackwell.
Prosecutor Blackwell?
There's one who awaits you, is there not? And that's the reason you have studied so very hard. Are you prepared to give up on all you've worked for thus far? It would not do to have you disappoint you-know-who. You're wasting your time. You have nothing on me. No evidence or anything else to establish my guilt. You are helpless before the might of lawyers, whom the ends justifies the means.
Objection!
Don't worry, Athena. You're doing fine. The truth will always win against people like him. But Apollo, what am I supposed to do now? Listen, all you have to do is take a deep breath and look back over the entire case. If there's truth to be found, and there always is, you're sure to find it. Now let me see you smile. Remember what Mr. Wright said? The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Thank you. I'm glad Apollo didn't insult her there like he has been the rest of the case. Thanks, everyone. You don't have to worry about me now. The worst of times are when lawyers have to force their biggest smiles. Come on, Athena! We've got this! Yeah! Athena Sykes is psyched and ready to rock. Prepare for your utter defeat. Professor Court wasn't killed in the art room. She was killed right where the body was found. We know because there wasn't any time to move the body there from somewhere else. That means the body had to have been hidden somewhere on stage until it was found. Let's think along these lines and see where it takes us. First up, when did Professor Means remove the body from its hiding place? Well, let's see. What was he doing right before the body was discovered? He was using the span of time his fake alibi created to move the body to where it would be more easily spotted. Therefore, the only time Professor Means could have moved the body from its hiding place is during the mock trial. It was during the mock trial specifically. Well, Junie wasn't there because she was doing audio stuff? Or during the speech? No, because Junie was... during the speech. Because that was when the alibi was. Professor Means moved the body to an easily seen location during his long, pre-recorded speech. The professor also moved something to the stage that wasn't there before, specifically... the white statue? During the mock trial, Professor Means swapped the white lady, wrapped the white lady justice in the school banner. And sent it zipping down the stage with a crash, killing two birds with one stone. He drew attention to the body and made it look like the murder occurred in the art room. But, was there anywhere to hide a body on the stage? It doesn't seem likely. No, there had to be someplace. Wait a second. How about something that should have been finished but was only mostly done? Something that used to cover, something was used to cover the body up. But didn't draw any undue attention because it looked like it belonged there on stage. And that, in a way, no one would suspect that there was a body hidden inside. What was already on stage and capable of concealing a body? Okay, so Robin said, hold on. Robin said that she finished the Gavin statue and she left Professor Means to finish the Wright statue. So I'm guessing it was the Wright statue's, cover that was covering the body. Body was hidden by Wright statue. Oh, I know! The Mr. Wright statue was never actually finished. The body was wrapped under some cloth to hide what was really inside, cleverly disguising it as the boss's statue. I think we did it, Athena. Okay. Miss Newman gave up on the Wright statue, yet Professor Means finished it in a single night. Yes, what an impressive feat that was.
Objection!
Nah, his so-called work of art deserves none of our praise. That's because it was only a facade to hide his real work. The murder of Professor Court.
Come again? I'm afraid I don't follow.
He hit the body by making it look like the statue of Mr. Wright. With the body wrapped under a piece of cloth, it looked just like a statue. What? I second that. What?
Now this is getting interesting. No, this is getting preposterous. How would such a thing even be possible?
Objection!
We'll never know until we try. Uh-oh. I think I know where this is going. Okay, Apollo. Time to turn me into a reasonable likeness of Mr. Wright. I'm gonna pose like this statue. Like so. And now I want you to wrap me up in a cloth so I look like a statue. I hate to ask the obvious, but where am I supposed to get this magical cloth?
I'm afraid that isn't the right color, Mr. Justice.
Well, given how sudden the request was, it's kind of the best I could do, Your Honor. All right. I think that about does it. No, you did not miss an ethics rap musical, no. Yeah, some light bondage. Apollo just did some light bondage to Athena in the courtroom. Well, what do you think, everyone? Do I look like a statue of Mr. Wright or what?
Looks like some random person to me. Weren't the statues a pair of busts?
Phoenix Wright has that spiky hair on the back of his head. Forget the hair. The statue's head is way bigger than your average person's anyway. You gotta hand it to me for trying anyway. Wait, that's it! The hands! Her arms are raised over her head and there are dark bruises around her wrists. Yeah, the professor was probably tied up with something. The marks on her wrists indicated she'd been tied up. Apollo, tie me up in a new pose! Wait, you're not into this kind of thing, are you? What? No, besides it was your idea. Just tell me how to tie your hands already. Professor Court's wrists were tied together, and I can't help but think that's related. Stay calm, it's happening, it's happening!
New Bandide.
Stay calm,
When is it my
stay
turn
calm.
on the
Subbed for
sheet?
5 months. Woot woot.
Oh, yo, Jonathan Ray, hey, thank you for subbing for 5 months! Thank you so much, I really appreciate that. Okay, how should I arrange myself to match the shape I want, given her hands were tied? Like, behind her head? For the hair? No. Behind head? Apollo! Tie both my hands behind my head! See? This makes it possible to fake the spikes on the back of Mr. Wright's head. Sure, but then what about the statue's arm? This is a really funny scene. This is exactly how my fanfiction starts. Indie villain, I love it. With both arms behind your head, you can't exactly complete the pose. Yeah, it would be awfully hard to make the objection pose like this. I can't help thinking you've forgotten something, Athena. Something on the body that you don't have right now. Oh! I know. Hold on. What did the victim's body have that I don't?
Jonathan Ray 23. I've read a lot of fan fiction to know where this is going.
The arrow, right? That was in her side. If the arrow was also... Oh, right! There was an arrow sticking out of her side. Okay, Apollo, take that and plunge it into my side! What, are you crazy? Fine then, go get some duct tape. Rapido, Schnell. Alright, alright. I don't need to know other languages to know bossy when I hear it. The fatal arrow to the side. Spiky hair created from 2 hands. They didn't get duct tape. She's literally holding the arrow with the other hand. This is very good. A masterpiece in the making. Now cover me with that
Jonathan Ray
cloth.
23. An arrow to the knee.
But remember to make the arrow stand out, okay? That was clearly the sound of duct tape. But those are ropes. Mommy, the arm's too short. Shh, remember your invoice. Your indoor voice, dear. Nobody's buying it. The arrow's nowhere near long enough. But... What else could you use for the arm?
Still won't give up, eh? I must commend you, if only for your spirit and determination. Of course she's not giving up. After all she's put me through, she owes me an explanation, and one that makes sense. Now, disappoint me again, and the penalty will be doubly painful.
Yikes! I guess I'd better get it right this time. Think, Athena, think! Professor Court was murdered when she stopped by the stage to see Professor Means. If it wasn't premeditated, he must have used something close at hand for his little ruse. Apollo, show me those stage setup photos again. Like that? Like right now? Okay, hold on. Please, please, please be in this photo. It just has to be. She's still wrapped up, yeah. The arm on the Mr. Right statue is really this right here. Oh. Is it this? Is it his staff? I'm gonna save, hold on. If it's something that he had on him, he literally has that on him all the time. Yeah. Got it! I know what he used for the arm on the statue of Mr. Right.
And this is absurd. There is no such thing in this photo.
Heh. Don't play dumb with me, Professor. It's the staff you have right there.
Staff? This is the spear of a great legal warrior.
Whatever. Just hurry up and lend it to me. The length is perfect. Mr. Wright couldn't possibly object to such an awesome arm. Okay, go for it, Apollo. Sure, I'll give your arm a hand. Cloth and binding coming right up. This is a very good trial.
Objection!
Dot, dot, dot. Dot, 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 dot. It's Phoenix Wright! Look, it's that famous lawyer!
That's definitely him. I'd know that pose anywhere.
We did it! Didn't we? Well, am I not the splitting image of the legendary Phoenix Wright? The man who will bring us out of these dark ages and into an era of brilliant golden light!
Golden light? All I see before me is the pink specter of a man.
She's proving her case with bondage. Yes, bondage will set you free. Hello there, Kid Boo. Yes, it is past my bedtime. This case is going on for very long. I think it's almost over, though. That's just because Mr. Wright likes his statue. He's positively tickled pink. Get it, Apollo? He's tickled pink. That joke deserved a pink slip. It seems the gallery is quite impressed with the defense's sharp thinking. And the witness? The resemblance is nothing more than a coincidence.
Objection!
Not so fast there, Buster. Unfortunately for you, I can prove my theory to be more than just mere coincidence. To prove that the spear was thrust into the victim, all I have to do is see if it's a staff or a spear. Test it for blood. We assume the victim's jagged wound came from the arrow being forcibly shoved in. But if the wound was from the spear instead, then we should be able to detect traces of the victim's blood on it. Your Honor, a brief recess, if you will. By any means possible. What if I get rid of my spear? Wait, what if I burn it? If I do that, I'll be found innocent. Oh, yes, I'm innocent, I tell you. Oops, no, I didn't mean to do that. Huh. Surely you don't expect us to take lectures from you now? Now, I ask you in the gallery. Help me decide the professor's fate. No. Boo. Boo. Boo! Oh! That smile is horrifying, yes. Prosecutor Blackwell, what has become of our witness Aristotle Means? It is as Sykes-Dono suspected. Blood was detected on his staff. He had admitted to this heinous crime. All of it. He shall join us in the Clink tomorrow. His teaching skills can be put to good use there. Great. He'll teach felons that the end justifies the means. So much for rehabilitation. Can I ask what the professor's motive was? I could barely make out a word he said on account of his shattered teeth. One of Blackwell's fellow inmates was once a surgeon. Why not a former dentist, too? I eventually had him put pen to paper. It turns out Professor Means was the one taking bribes. The victim had suspected him after a report from the class snitch. That led her to question him at length the day of the killing, right there on that stage. The result? The heinous crime that was brought before this court. The fool, like Newman, had come to know of the script's contents via the victim's note. Yeah, Junie was the class snitch, yeah. So she told Professor Court, and Court went to go confront Means about it. It seems he came up with a plan to stab the victim with her own awl in order to make the killing look like the one in the script and thus frame the defendant. But that scrap of paper with Hugh's name had the same mark as Professor Court's planner. Yes, about that. Those planners are bestowed upon all students graduating at the top of their class. Really? So then... Indeed, once upon a time, Professor Means was also awarded the same notebook. No, he's technically an inmate, Kid Boo. He's a prosecutor, but he's in jail. But he's allowed to come to court to prosecute.
The handwriting is being analyzed now, but like as not, the scrap belonged to him. This too was evident of the bribery scheme that the victim had obtained. Know that Constant Court was clean and that only Aristotle Means took the bribes. To think a professor would murder a colleague and then try to pin it on a student. If this is the Dark Age of the Law, the Dark Age of the Law! Then we can only hope that a brighter future awaits. And the first step is to hand down my verdict for a promising young lady. This court finds the defendant, Juniper Woods, not guilty! Woo! Yeah, we saved Junie again! Again! Yeah! We did it! Woo! I wish you all the best on your road to becoming a courtroom judge. We will need young people like you, if we ever hope to restore the law to its former glory.
Yes, Your Honor. I'll work as hard as I can. Maybe one day I'll be able to work with all of you to make a difference.
Proudly serve Professor Court's memory. Do not let her death be in vain.
That's the last thing I expected to hear from him today.
Court is adjourned.
Okay. Oh, wait, Clavier never came to save us. I'm waiting for the means met his end joke. Almost definitely. 100% that's gonna happen.
Thank you, Thena. I really mean it.
It was nothing, really. I can take the biggest tangled mess of a case and unravel it, just like that. I don't know. You looked pretty wound up there at the end. Like, literally and figuratively. You look pretty hungry for a knuckle sandwich buster.
I wanted to thank you too, Apollo.
Don't mention it.
The way you were always there for Thena when she was in a bind?
Literally? Also literally.
And at the detention center, when your smile gave me hope when there was none. It was like the warm rays of the sun shining down peacefully on peaceful woodlands.
Oh. Junie has a crush on Apollo.
I think you're an absolutely amazing person.
Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot
Best
to me.
tightens the bond between Apollo and Athena.
Yeah. Yeah, Junie, if you remember back to the bombing case, she was like... She was
Jonathan
looking
Ray
for
23.
Apollo at multiple times.
Play Helltaker next.
I don't know what Helltaker is. I have to look that up. Okay. Thanks, Juniper. That means a lot to me. But I still have lots of work to do, and I can't wait until we see you on the judge's bench.
I promise you I'll get there someday. That's why until that day, I'll...
Guys! I got some big news! I mean, this is huge! Oh, am I interrupting something? No, it's okay, I think. So, what's the big news? The school festival! It was supposed to have been canceled after what happened, but...
We just got a call. In memory of Professor Constance Court, who worked so hard to make it happen. The festival is being extended one extra day until tomorrow.
Really? All right. Oh. Let's see.
We've got a special treat for all of you. A love letter for Themis Legal Academy. Achtung, baby. It's time for the guitar serenade.
Fucking Clavier, goddammit. Yeah. Like La Miroir, yeah. Is it actually the same song? That was the same song, wasn't it?
Okay. Lecture hall.
Wow, that was so much fun. School festivals are amazing.
Huh. I think you and Robin are getting a little carried away.
Ah, your singing voice, Juniper! It could melt my H-E-A-R-T.
Mr. Wright, thank you for that training seminar. Just remember, the objection pose is all about attitude. Oh, and congratulations on your mock trial win, although Robin had you for a while there.
I did, didn't I? But I'm just glad we're back to how it used to be, thanks to Athena. And you know what? I think I'll stick with becoming a prosecutor after all. I'm gonna make up for my mock trial loss by winning the real deals in court! Mock trial loss? What loss? Wait, did they reprise the trial and you won? Level-headed lawyer course genius and hot-blooded prosecutor course student will go head-to-head in a mock trial battle for the She-Devil's Black Heart. So, does this mean it's really gonna happen?
Juniper, there's something I've been wanting to say to you.
Huh? Ooh, is he gonna do what I think he is?
Juniper, can we still be friends? You know, best friends like we've always been.
Huh? Best friends? Hugh, weren't you gonna profess your love to Juniper if you won the mock trial?
No, I was gonna confess that I'm not a genius and that I'm really 25 years old. But you already dragged it out of me during the trial.
Whoops!
Listen, Hugh. You too, Robin. Miriam.
Me too? Miriam's got this tactical espionage action stuff down to a science. Science. Science! All I can see is legs still, yeah. It is really funny. It is really funny thinking that's him lifting up his leg. Just full splits right up in the air.
I've been thinking. It's up to us to put an end to the dark age of the law if we can. Let's all work together to usher in a new age where winning only results from the truth. And the end never justifies the means.
Was that the
Economist
subtitle
42.
to...
Science.
That's sloppy science. Okay. Count me in!
I wouldn't have it any other way.
Best friends forever, huh? No matter what anyone says, nothing but beats true friendship. You bet! And what about your BFF, Apollo? Aren't you a bit old to be using that word? But yeah, he's the best friend a guy could have. Which reminds me, we're supposed to meet up and gossip about the new girl in the office. Hey! No talking about me behind my back. So what kind of guy is he anyway? Well, if I had to describe him in one word... And so, after some slight arm twisting, Apollo promised to bring me to meet his friend. Unfortunately, that promise was never meant to be fulfilled. For not long after, their friendship was mercilessly severed by fate. And the bonds between us began to fray and unravel as well. Sorry, but I'll be taking a leave of absence. Even now, those words continue to ring in my ears. The discord in our ever cheerful... Discord in our ever cheerful Apollo's voice made him sound so cold and distant. Why, Apollo? Why? Why would you leave us all behind? End. More illustrations and anime cutscenes. No, 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 no. Hold on, 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 hold on. Okay, sorry. I didn't want spoilers for the next part that we're starting on Thursday. That was the stream. Yay! Okay. Cliffhanger, yeah, cliffhanger. No means met has ends. Yeah, I know, right? God damn it. I don't have the hang of this because it doesn't automatically... So when you go into the next case, it automatically starts playing it. There's no skip ahead to go there. It just happens.